Hi all and welcome back to our channel. So today I'm going to discuss about types of projects in Odoo 40. In Odoo, projects are categorized to different types on the basis of certain criteria like invoicing policy and all. That is invoicing policy chosen and that they have chosen and depending on timesheet. So we have in Odoo we have four types of projects, that is timesheet project, then no task found project, fixed project and non-billable project. So let's go to a project module and see how we can create bills for these projects. So here, when you open project module, you can see all the created tasks and the name of the task and the number of that is name of project and the number of tasks created under a project. And we have an overview. That is when you click on the overview, you can see the overview of the project. Then we have planning, that is in order to plan a project. So to view the planning and to create timesheet for your projects and tasks, we have to enable some features in configuration settings. So when you go to configuration settings, you can see time management of a project. So here we can see two options, that is planning and timesheets. So planning means plan resource allocation across projects and tasks and estimate deadlines more accurately. That is in order to plan the time needed for the completion of task by an employee. So this feature estimates the time needed to complete the task. And here you can see the timesheet, that is to track time spent on projects and tasks. So enable these options. Then if you want to create subtasks for your project, then enable this option too. Okay, now let's come back to our dashboard and create a new project. Okay. Okay, suppose I'm creating new project, and here we can enable planning, then timesheets, then can see billable. So this is used to create this. When this is enabled, then you can invoice your time and material from tasks and can enable recurring tasks also. So click create button to create the project. So after this, when you create the project, you can see a page in order to add these stages for your project. So I'm going to add stages. So click add. And then one thing you can see is that here when you click on see examples, some suggestions will be shown for the stages like software development, consulting, research project, design and all. So you can choose from this. Okay. Procurement, design, development. Okay. And after adding the stages, let's create a new task. So click create button to create a new task. So I'm creating a task 1, and here you can assign to an employee. And after that, just click add. So the task will be created. Okay, so you can see that. And here you can mark this as important task by clicking the star. Again, you can click create new task. Okay. So after that, here you can see the project is created, new project, and you can see one task is created for the project and can see the planning. But you can't see the overview. This is because we haven't enabled the billable option. So for enabling that option, just go click this three dots and go to the form, that is to edit the project. So here you can see description settings. So go to settings and here you can see a lot of options. So this is our billable option in order to invoice your time and material to customers. So just enable this option. So when you enable this, you can see an invoicing tab under which you can mention the customer type. So there are two types of customer, that is we can choose one. First one is invoice tasks separately to different customers. Second one, invoice all tasks to a single customer. So when the first option is chosen, you can see a field that is to select the default service. That means we have to select a default service product from here. And if you choose a second option, that is invoice all tasks to a single customer, then here we can see a different one new field came, that is pricing. That is, we can set a fixed rate, and also we can set pricing based on employee, that is employee rate. So when you choose this option, you can see here we have to add the, we can add employee lines with the service provided by the employee. So defines to which sale order item and employee timesheet entry would be linked. So it defines the rate at which employee's time on the project is billed. So you can add the service and unit price. That is service done by the employee and the unit price. Okay, so I'm not enabling the second option. I'm choosing the first one, that is to separately create invoice to different customers. Okay, so after enabling that, just save the project. Okay, before that, I will show you one thing, that here you can see analytical account created for this project with the same name, that is with the name of the project. You can see new project. Okay, so save this. Okay, so come back to our dashboard, and here you can see overview. So when you click on this overview, so it will be redirected to a page where we can see the recorded hours and profitability of the project. So here above we can see the task, number of tasks created, the number of tasks in late and overtime, and the timesheet of the project, that is the time recorded in hours can be viewed here, and also the forecast planning of our project. So this forecast is very important because we can estimate the time that we need to complete a task. Okay, so recorded hours and profitability. So separately, we can see the recorded hours and profitability of a project. So under hours recorded, you can see the time recorded for billed on timesheets, and you can see the percentage. And for bill at fixed price and non-billable task, also we can view that. And one more is there, that is no task found project. That can be seen when you create a project and you create timesheet, that is timesheet for the project without creating the task. At that time, we can see the hours recorded for no task found project. We'll be discussing about that thing in this video later, that feature in this video later. Okay. So, and you can see the total time, total hours recorded. And here you can see the profitability of your project. So profitability is it's an important part, because we have to decide whether it helps the company to decide whether we need to continue the project or not. And the profitability is calculated by adding total amount invoice, then to invoice, and the timesheet cost, that is the expense of the company, that is the that is calculated based on the time spent by the employee on each task. We have to set a timesheet cost for the employee in his HR settings, that is in employees module. You can see uh, when you choose an employee and open his form, under HR settings you can find the timesheet cost, that is for Machine Admin, it is 100 rupees per hour, and so which is used to calculate the timesheet cost. Okay, so coming back to your project. Okay, then adding them together, we get a total profitability of the project. So for that, first let's go to sales module and create a sale order. Let us create a sale order for a task under this project. Okay, so choose a customer here and add a service product. So the service product is considered as our task. Okay, so I have already created a service product, new service, and here when you put external link, you can make some changes. I will show you something. So here we have to set the product type as service. So when you set the product type as service, under sales, you can see two fields, that is service invoicing policy and service tracking. Service invoicing policy means uh, on what basis invoice need to be created. So there are three options, that is ordered quantity, like based on ordered quantity, or based on timesheets or milestones. So I'm choosing second option. So we are that is we want to create bill based on timesheet of employee and the sales price. Okay, then service tracking. So I'm choosing second option, that is create a new task in an existing project. So so when you choose this option, a new task will be created with this name in an existing project. So here can we have to choose a project under which the task need to be created. So I'm choosing my new project, and then make sure that you have set a sales price for this product. Okay. Then I'm setting the unit of measure as days. Then save this. Okay. So according to that, you can see the unit price here. Then here I have set days. So customer orders for this service, that is task, to be done within 1 day. That is quantity is 1 and intermeasure is 1 day, and can see the total price. So confirm this sale order, and after confirming sale order, you will be able to see the see a task will be created. So when you confirm, you can see one task is created, and when you open this, you can see some details. Okay, and so this task is created under new project, and we can add a parent task, and we can assign to a person. Then we can add a deadline for this task, then we can mark it as recurrent, and we can add tags for this task. Okay. So I'm assigning to Michelle admin itself. So when you click assign to me, it will assign to Michelle admin, that is a user. So this option is seen for admin only. Okay. And here we have description and timesheets. So here under timesheets, we can add works done by employees on this task. So when you click on add line, you can add the works, you can add the date, then the employee name. So the Michelle admin does a work like initial design on this task, and here you can mark the duration, and you can see below there is that is we can add the initially planned hours for this task. Okay. Okay. Then I'm adding 4. So you can see the progress is 50 percentage. So initially planned hours is 8, and you can see time spent on the task is 4 hours, and you can see the progress is 50 percentage. Okay, then save this. We can also continue the task by clicking start and continue and add timesheet, that is automatically timesheet will be added here. Okay, and we can also create subtask for this task, and you can see the now it is in new state. And when you go to sale order, here you can see delivered is 0.50 because 50 percentage of the task is completed. So delivered is 0.50, and from here itself we can create invoice. So I'm not creating invoice now, right now. So let's go to our project overview, and there you can see 2 tasks. So I'm going to overview, and here you can see build on timesheets is progress, it is 100 percentage, and you can see hours recorded, that is 4 hours. And here you can see the amount to be invoiced is 50, that is for that is 50 percentage, the progress is 50 percentage, so the amount will be 50 because total amount is 100. And you can see the timesheet cost is minus 400, negative 400, because the 4 hours is spent by employee on the task. So per hour we have set 100 for the employee, that is timesheet cost. So 4 into 100 we get, that is duration into cost, we get 100 into 4, 400, which is expense, and adding all together we get negative 350 as the profitability. Okay, so this is how timesheet projects bill is created for timesheet project, and here you can see the progress and all. Okay, that is for build on timesheets. Okay. Now let's consider the second thing, that is build at fixed price. So bill at fixed price is not based on the timesheet. It is completely based on the ordered quantity. That is project invoiced based on ordered quantity. So before that, let's create invoice for our build on timesheets. So here we can click create invoice. As you can see, okay, now the invoice become 15. So now let's consider the second thing. It is based on order quantity. Sorry. So let's create another sale order for the same product. So just change it to order quantity and create a new task in existing project. Or if you don't want to create a task, then you can choose don't create task. So this is because the amount is calculated based on the order quantity, and from here directly we can create invoice. So you can see for 1 day amount. So you can see total invoiced 150. That is for the order quantity we have added, that amount is also added to the invoiced. Okay, now we can see total profitability is negative 250. Okay, so now let's consider the third case, that is no task found project. For that, let's come back to our project. Create. Just enable the billing. Enable. Save this and let's come back to, let's open the overview, and here you can see the hours recorded and create some hours recorded for this project. So adding to, save this and come back to overview. So here you can see no, for no task form project, 2 hours are recorded and 100 percentage, and you can see the timesheet cost is negative 200. That is per hour is 100 and 2 hours spent on the project without creating task. So and you can see total profitability is negative 200. So this is how it is. This thing works. Then let's consider the fourth case, that is non-billable task. So for that, let's create a task. Okay, Mm, let's create a task under this project itself, or let it be test. Okay. Add, and let's open this and add timesheet for this task directly from here. So adding 1 hour and then save this. So 1 hour is recorded for this project for the task test, and come back to our project and go to overview. You can see 4 tasks created, and here for non-billable task you can see 20 percentage, and you can see 1 hour spent. So before it was negative 400, and now you can see it is negative 500. That is 100 is added to this timesheet cost because per hour 100 negative 100, that is 100 is added as a timesheet cost, and you can see. And it is possible to create invoice for this non-billable task. Okay, so let's create a sale order from the task itself. So let's come back to our task and choose our task. So here you can see option to create sale order. So click on this and you can see the window to create sale order for this task, and choose a customer from here. So you can see the task is test and can see service product, and you can see the unit price is 40. So 1 hours will be added to new sale order. You can set unit price as 100 and click create sale order. You can also link to an existing sale order. So I'm not doing that. Okay, so from here you can create invoice, and okay, so I'm not creating invoice. Let's come back to our overview, and here you can see non-billable task, the hours recorded is changed. It is now 0 and rate is 0 percentage, and you can see to invoice is changed, that is 65.40. That is because we have now created a sale order, and you can see now the total profitability is changed. So these are the types of projects available in Odoo 40. If you're interested in knowing more about this or looking for any Odoo implementation or customization in your business, drop your request to odoo@cybrosys.com.